What is going on, you wonderful people? I hope you're having an amazing day. Today is the day that we talk about what I feel is the single most important issue in this upcoming election: illegal immigration. Our government has decided that they're going to reward illegal aliens, aka criminals, by giving them free food and housing, and even prioritizing them when it comes to having job opportunities. They've even shut down public schools where kids learn, all because they want to help people that have literally broken the law to enter this country. To put in perspective, they are treating illegal immigrants better than they are treating our own homeless people here. But they haven't stopped there. Now, apparently, they're going to allow immigrants that are not even from this country to participate in one of the most important ceremonies that we as Americans are privileged to. And what is that? Voting. Yes, you heard that right. Apparently, they're in the works of allowing non-US citizens to start voting. Which brings us to today's video. This video is titled, "Do Democrats Want Illegal Immigrants to Vote?" by James Klug. Without further ado, let's see what the people are talking about.
Obviously, there's been an unprecedented number of illegal immigrants that have entered the country under Biden's administration. People are saying it's to import voters. Do you guys agree with that or no?
No, not really.
Yeah. What do you think?
No.
No.
I do not think that's true, actually.
Yeah.
I think that illegal immigration has been a problem for years, not just under Biden, but under all previous administrations.
I haven't heard much about that. Yeah. That sounds kind of fake. I don't know. I don't believe it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of fake news media, possibly.
Possibly. I don't know.
No.
You don't.
No, I think they just came here to find a better life.
I highly doubt it.
What, importing voters?
Yeah.
No.
Reject it.
Look, they might have come here to find a better life, right? But what are the motives of the politicians that are allowing these people to come here, right? It's very strange to me. I just seen a video by Charlie Kirk. I'm not sure if these numbers are true, so don't quote me on these numbers. Please don't quote me on these numbers. But I seen a video by Charlie Kirk, and he just said, he quoted at least, up in his argument against the students, something like that, up in the college campus. He said that 15,000 illegal immigrants are coming in this country every single day. That is ridiculous. 15,000 people are coming every single day. 15,000 new people. What is even a border at that point? It's not even a point of any type of border at that point.
I disagree with it.
No, it's kind of a loaded question.
Right.
So-
Do you think they're trying to import voters? No?
Loaded.
Over the long haul, maybe 20 years from now, it'll make a difference, but I don't think it will.
Do you agree with that or no?
Totally.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think it's true that he is trying to get new voters.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It's a little bit suspicious that we're bringing people over when there's veterans starving on the streets.
Yes.
To import voters, yeah. Do you mind if I ask, why do you guys agree with that? We even had Elon Musk tweeting the other day saying how, that's absolutely what they're doing.
I don't trust this administration.
Would you be
Facts.
against the idea of illegal immigrants voting?
No? They're here. I mean, they got a job. They're important.
If you live here, you have a right to vote.
Illegal
Yeah, I
immigrants
think-
can't vote.
Wait. They're here. They have a job. They're on board. Do they pay taxes? How did they get here? Did they get here legally? And even then, I've just seen like so many videos and so many articles talking about this stuff. So is there no limit to like asylum seeking? Am I crazy, or is there like zero limit to that? Like, can anybody just come over and say that they're asylum seekers? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I think they should be citizens. Sure.
To vote. Yeah.
Would you have a problem if they were allowed to vote?
No. Never. Everyone should have freedom of speech.
Everyone?
So you don't think that they're bringing them into as voters, but you wouldn't have a problem with illegal
Yeah, I
immigrants
don't think-
voting, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I would not want them to vote. No.
Okay. You don't want illegal immigrants to vote? What about you?
I agree.
Wait, really quick. On to the previous girl that we just seen. So she's saying that, hey, the politicians are not bringing these people into the country for them to vote. But if they did vote when they were here, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Why? Why would you not have a problem with people that don't pay taxes that got here illegally? Why don't you have a problem with them voting?
Yeah, they're not citizens.
Yeah, I think you should be a citizen of the United States to
Right.
vote.
That's not a simple question.
Do you have a problem with them voting in local elections, is that correct?
I don't have a problem with a non-citizen that is living in the country legally and paying
How
taxes
about
and voting
illegally?
in local elections. But if you are entered the country illegally, then you shouldn't be able to vote. And
But they're still doing it.
I'm curious, what is your take? Why are you asking these questions? Or what are you trying to...
I'm getting your take on that because there's San Francisco, there's Oakland, there's Washington D.C. We have cities in Vermont and Maryland, even Santa Ana actually voted for that, and they're voting on allowing illegal immigrants to vote. All of those cities allow illegal immigrants to vote. Did you guys know that or
What?
no?
No, and that makes me sick.
I've heard rumors of it, but I don't know if it's fact or fiction. So
Yeah, no, it's definitely a fact for sure.
There's not.
Wait. So you mean to tell me that in different parts of the country right now, illegal immigrants are able to vote? They are able to vote? What? Not only that, I've seen things saying that we are required to get a new ID with a star on on like the side of it or something like that, because illegal immigrants are going to start getting IDs. So we need to be able to separate ourselves, like actual citizens, be able to separate. The actual citizens need to be able to separate themselves from the illegal immigrants now, or the immigrants in general. Which is what? Why do we as Americans have to do something extra? Why not the immigrants have to do something extra? Why don't they get like something on their stuff? Almost cussed, but yeah.
Not?
Yeah.
No, there is not.
You don't think so?
Are you joking?
San Francisco?
You cannot vote if you are not.
Oakland?
You cannot vote if
Washington,
you
D.C.?
are- No.
You know, it's being pushed across the country. So you would see that as a good thing, allowing illegal immigrants to vote in American elections?
Yes, if they do their research and they know what they're talking about, I believe it's a good thing.
Is it in local elections? Or?
Maybe city elections, very important as well, though. Yes, that's city elections.
Okay, so that.
I'm
I
willing
guess
to
the
look that up
cities-
because I've never heard that.
Yeah,
and
they're not allowed to vote federal elections, but I guess cities probably could make rules
Can
that
they?
allow them.
legally.
I suppose it's.
It doesn't matter if it's a federal election or just a, local election. That doesn't matter. They should not be able to vote. They came here illegally. When are crimes going to start being enforced up in this country again? It's just so ridiculous at this point.
Cities could.
I don't have a problem with that if they want it.
Okay, so you don't have a problem if they want it.
Yeah, I don't have a problem if they want it.
Okay. Fair. So you're saying, like, maybe if cities want to have, not just Americans voting in their elections, they can do what they want.
Correct.
You know something? That's why you want to live.
Doesn't that prove his point? Or not even his point. Doesn't that answer his question that he asked at the beginning of this video? He asked at the beginning of this video, do you think that politicians are bringing illegal immigrants over here so that they can vote? And they all said no. Well, some of them said no. I think only one group said yes.
Dayton, Ohio.
Good call.
Sorry, I really don't want to speak on this. I'm going to keep walking. You can stay if you want. But
I'm
no.
I'm going to choose not to answer because it seems like you have an agenda with why you're asking these questions.
That's the question.
Yeah, no, I'm going to opt out, but
What's the difference between supporting local elections and illegals voting in local elections versus state or federal?
They say all elections are local. So that's
Local
what
are pretty important elections, right?
impacts. That's what impacts.
Yeah.
Local, your.
It's up the chain,
it's
right?
your
It
sphere
goes up
of
the chain.
influence. Yeah, we're like the beginning of that.
Yeah, that is what's really impacting your life.
Clarify for me, what does a non-citizen mean? I would like to know exactly,
Totally.
not the headline, but
Totally.
what does that mean? Like,
What is a non-citizen? Yeah.
what qualifies? How do you define that?
So different states have different degrees of which a non-citizen is. Some areas allow illegals to vote. Some areas allow non-citizens but green card holders to vote. But all you have to do is give those illegals green cards, and now they can vote. So it's not that big of a
But it's not
jump.
that easy to get a green card.
Huh?
It's not like just okay, we're going to be handing out green cards,
Well, the Biden administration's pushing to hand out green cards right now.
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, so that's not happening either.
I don't.
Wow. The bar is just lowering for every single thing. So you mean to tell me that now you don't even have to go through a process to get a green card? Now you can just get a green card as soon as you enter the country illegally? This is supposed to be one of the greatest countries in the world, right? Why is it that people that are from other countries don't actually have to work to get here? I think that used to be like a badge of honor if you work to get here, if I'm not mistaken, when I was reading up on this type of stuff. But the thing is, do you think that they have the audacity to actually pass a law to say, hey, illegal immigrants and immigrants in general can vote at the national level for the U.S. presidential election?
If they live there and they pay taxes and they use they're working there, I think they deserve to vote.
No.
And then, so if that's the case for that argument, why a different argument for a federal election? They live in the United States. If you're saying that they pay taxes in the United States, they work in the United States, why not the federal election?
Good question.
What's the difference between those two arguments, would you say?
There really isn't.
So when it comes to the suspicion that Biden has opened the border to import voters, do you see how that stance of supporting the idea of illegal immigrants voting kind of confirms that suspicion?
I'm so lost. I'm the least political person I think you'll ever meet.
Okay. So when it comes down to it, you're okay with illegal immigrants voting in American elections?
Yes.
Why do you say so?
There's and a lot of.
She was less confident that time in saying that after getting all of the information. Like, hey, Do you see why it could be suspicious that they are allowing these illegal immigrants into the country? At first she said, oh no, no reason at all. These people just want to come here. But after all of this conversation, she's thinking like, hey, they are allowed to vote. Hey, they're slowly creeping up to the federal level to allow them to vote up in a presidential election. That is kind of strange. And she said, yes, maybe. I don't know, actually. I haven't thought about this enough, so I'm just going to say yes right now to appease everybody that I know in real life, just in case they see this video. That's probably what she was thinking.
A lot of definitions of undocumented.
So,
Okay.
so it's up for debate, you would say?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you see why people are suspicious about mass migration and, you know, people maybe wanting to allow illegal immigrants to vote? Do you see the suspicion there?
Yeah, because they're racist and xenophobic. Yeah.
Because they're racist and
Thank you.
xenophobic.
Now, when it comes to presidential election, actually, illegal
Wait,
immigrants.
really quick. So you have to be a racist and a xenophobe for you to even be against that? Is that what he's saying? You don't see like how a regular person would be just like, hey, maybe we don't want people that got over here illegally breaking the law to actually vote in our U.S. elections because they have no stake in what actually happens because they can just go anywhere they want to after this, right? They have no actual stake in the country because they don't pay taxes. They don't actually contribute to society. They don't contribute economically, so they really shouldn't even have a say so, especially the illegal immigrants, right? The immigrants, I still don't think they should vote, but you could at least have an argument there. The illegals, not even close. You really can't have anything close to an argument with that.
The United States are included in the census. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yes.
But that the census dictates, you know, representatives, how many representatives a state has in the House of Representatives, also the Electoral College. So that would have an impact on federal elections. Do you guys have a problem with illegal immigrants being included in the census?
I don't have a problem with the illegal immigrants being in the states.
What?
So you don't have a problem with them being included in the census?
In the census, no.
So,
you're making
do you
an
see that?
assumption there that I would have to fact check that illegal immigrants, I know that they are counted in the census,
Yes.
but I don't know if they're counted in the census with regard to determining geographic or geopolitical boundaries.
Why do you say that?
I need to see evidence.
Well, that's what the census.
What's the point of the census if it's not for that exact thing? What do you mean? Wait, hold on. Okay, the people are acting crazy right now. The U.S. citizens are acting crazy. I don't know. Maybe we need to replace some of these people. No, I'm just playing. But still, come on now. What's the point of it?
Census dictates and it doesn't check for American citizenship. Do you support that though? Do you support illegal immigrants being counted in the census?
No, not in terms of how many seats in the House you get. No.
I think there's two issues. One is, should the census count everybody? Yes. And the second one is, should non-citizens dictate how much representation there is in the federal government? I would say no.
Are you voting for Trump or Biden?
I'm voting for Biden.
Trump or
Oh
Biden
my
this year?
God.
Who are you voting for?
Oh, hell no, Trump. Oh, hell no. I don't love Biden, but hell no to the Trump.
Okay.
Hell no.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
I was confused right there when she said, oh, hell no, Trump. I'm like, wait, so you are voting for Trump? But she meant like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to be voting for Trump. That was a great video by James Cluck. All right, guys, go check out his channel. It's amazing. I actually really like watching his videos. I think the most surprising thing out of all of this is that a lot of people are okay with them voting, period, point blank. A lot of people are okay with them being incorporated in the natural order of things that happen up in this country, which is just strange to me because if you just go back 10 years ago, right, they barely even wanted legal immigrants to even enter the country, let alone illegal immigrants, just pretty much forcing their way through this whole entire time. Not only that, now they're saying they are allowed to participate in some of the most important things that we as Americans are able to do. So I just don't understand their stance. I can't understand their stance. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't think I am. If you guys want to point something out to me in the comment section below, you can. I'm open to a debate, open to an argument up in the comment section. So just let me know what you guys personally think, right? But with that being said, my name is Jay Dottie. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Peace.